Welcome to the Great Minnesota Get-Together. Here in St. Paul, Minnesota, for 12 days at the end of August, almost 2 million people come together to celebrate the Minnesota State Fair. I grew up coming to the Minnesota State Fair every single year. Sometimes multiple times in the 12 days I would come. But since my parents moved to New England, I haven't been back here in almost half a decade, which feels crazy saying it out loud when it was such a huge part of my childhood. I am so excited to get to experience the fair as an adult, to show it off to Cooper, and to hopefully convince more people to come next year.
I mean, Minnesota State Fair is at number 2. If we bump those numbers up like a little over 500,000.
Okay, well, it's not fair because Texas's State Fair is double the time, and obviously Texas has way more people than Minnesota. But I believe in us. We're number 1 in my heart. In daily admission, we're number 1. The first food we're gonna try at the State Fair today is a controversial one, but it's one of Cooper's, I would say, favorite foods.
It really is. And I think for most people it'd be a guilty pleasure, but for me, it's all pleasure. I said that so odd.
The way you said that was so funny.
It came from the heart, but I'm not sure it should have.
You've never had this food this way, though.
Oh, hot dog. Let's find some place to eat this. Oh my gosh. I'm sure this is just so surprising to so many people, but I mean, this is a delicacy to me.
How ready are you to eat this Spamburger?
Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering right now, dude.
Cooper loves Spam, and I didn't realize this, but they literally put like an egg patty with the Spam. I will probably enjoy this, but I think for Cooper this will be a highlight.
I remember the first time you talked about the State Fair to me and you mentioned the Spam stand. So it has loomed large in my imagination.
It's a Minnesota delicacy.
Wow, it is like an iconic baseball park hamburger, but make it Spam.
Yeah?
That is, it tastes like the combination of a childhood ball game and Spam.
The perfect marriage.
I wonder if they use a slightly less salted Spam, because if it's just perfect, and I was worried it'd be a little too intense. This is awesome. All right, I really want to see what you think of it though. Are you confused?
I think my brain doesn't know how to process the mix of burger and Spam. It's like my brain is expecting a burger and then there's just a little bit of Spam in there. It's really good though. I wasn't expecting it to be good.
Yeah.
That sounds mean.
What's your personal rating of this?
I mean, I'd say like a 7 or an 8. I'm
Really?
shocked. I really like the,
Uh-huh.
I think I almost like the Spam texture better than a burger texture. It's a little softer.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's sausagey. Oh,
You sound like we're sponsored by Spam. We don't get paid.
I know.
Cooper pays them an exorbitant amount of money.
How do we get that Spam sponsorship?
Spam's per
Yep.
spamstership.
Yep.
Our next state fair food is the classic blank on a stick that you see at all fairs. In this case, it's going to be bacon on a stick. feels like so much. It is literally dripping maple glaze.
No.
All right, should I take first bite?
Go for it, man. It looks thick.
Whoa, that is so fatty.
Yeah?
Positive way.
In a positive way?
Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
Oh, it looks excellent.
I think Cooper's really gonna like this.
I actually make candied bacon deviled eggs that I pride myself for.
Such a southern boy.
What are your thoughts? You've seen this thing for years. How is it to taste it?
Wow. I think it's gonna be really good for about 4 bites, and then it's going to be like stomach queasy inducing. But for those first 4 bites, it's gonna be the best thing I've ever tasted. I would have been really into this in middle school. I was one of those middle schoolers that made my whole personality like, I'm a girl who likes bacon.
No, were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really embarrassing.
For me, it was a little less bacon, a little more like, I've tried sushi, and I'm from rural Tennessee.
What do you think?
Okay, at first I wasn't getting the maple glaze so much, but I'm getting a little bit of it now.
And?
It's a nice balance to it. It's a very, very heavy snack, but I think if you split it with somebody, it's great. It's so bizarre eating this guy on a stick. I don't know, it feels so intense.
It does.
It's really good, and it's funny too because you have one half of it that's just like totally fatty and another half that's complete meat. God, this is like definitely a stomach ache on a stick, but it's worth it for once a year.
It sounds kind of cheesy, but one of my favorite parts about the Minnesota State Fair is that it really feels like a get-together. It was always the last gasp of summer, you know, because as soon as the State Fair is done, school starts. So it was a chance for, you know, my parents to take off work or us to hang out with my friends one last time before school started.
That's too sweet.
And we were like 13 unsupervised, and that felt really cool, and we were just all together, you know, before we were legally required to be together in school next week.
Man, that freedom, it doesn't taste quite as good when you get older, but when you get that as a kid, it's everything.
Absolutely. Going to get a turkey leg, but inflation has hit the turkey legs and they were $18, which is crazy. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, but we're gonna have to pivot. I mean, all state fair food is expensive, but that's crazy. Almost $20.
I really didn't expect it to be that much. I thought 15 tops.
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
This is a really cool section of the fair. The DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, has a little wetlands habitat for people to look at.
I've never seen anything like this at a fair before.
It's really cool. They have a lot of educational programs too. Like you can go walk around the fair and see all the pollinators, like a talk they do.
That's sweet.
Well, we pivoted. This is a Dilly Dog. A Dilly Dog is a bratwurst surrounded by a pickle, surrounded by whatever goes on a corn dog. This thing is a chonk.
Dude, it really is.
Ooh, this smells so good. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's try this.
It's a big bite.
You gotta take a big bite to get through that pickle. Whoa. I'm not even to the brat yet, and this is really good. It's like a corn dog pickle. Oh my gosh.
Okay, is it sweet?
No. Well, our normal corn dog's sweet.
Yeah, like the cornbread part is a little sweet.
Oh, yeah, then it's a little sweet.
Okay.
It tastes like a corn dog. That's the good stuff. This is the kind of zany you get at the state fair. Like, who thought of this? You put a brat inside of a pickle inside of cornbread? We got a genius on our hands. All right, you want to take a bite?
Yes, this guy looks like it's just a fascinating creation.
It is.
And the cornbread is so yellow, too.
Someone was playing God in the best way.
I've damaged the structural integrity. I was worried the pickle was gonna be too, like, much. Too zappy, too wet. But it works great. It's just, like, mild enough.
I completely agree. This is definitely my favorite thing we've had here so far.
Normally, I don't love cornbread. I'll have it sometimes, but for some reason, as soon as you put a sausage inside of it, the world changes. Golly, that's good.
For our final culinary stop of the fair, we're getting Sweet Martha's cookies. Now, Sweet Martha's cookies are, at this point, I'd say basically synonymous with the Minnesota State Fair. If you know the State Fair, you know Sweet Martha's cookies, and it is either a cup or an entire bucket full of chocolate chip cookies. In fact, they are so synonymous with the State Fair that there's just leftover cookies all over the sidewalk that have been crushed down. The way you see gum in most places, that's how you see Sweet Martha's cookies at the State Fair.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, kind of gross, but that's
Yes.
okay. They're really good when they're not on the ground, crushed into oblivion. I'm pretty excited, and Cooper's really excited because he loves chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, man. I mean, it's a classic American delicacy right there. Woo!
This is the small, and this is so many cookies. I thought she was gonna be done when she got to the edge of the cup, and she just kept shoveling them in. Can you imagine if we got a bucket? I think a bucket is 4 dozen about.
Whoa.
This is absurd, but in the best way. I mean, that's just a crazy chocolate chip cookie. It's perfectly crisp on the outside, so chewy on the inside. I'm not usually a fan of thin cookies, but this is so good. And it's just perfectly warm. They sell milk too, which is crazy.
Do you have enough nostalgia in this that you can remember the taste?
I feel like it, but I might just be saying that. I mean, it feels like the fair. You want to try?
I'm actually dying to.
I know.
Man, this is just a stack. Wow, those really are crisp.
I know, it's crazy.
They cook them on a skillet too. They don't bake them, they just cook them right on this like massive flat iron skillet.
You can taste it.
Gosh, it's got the classic sweet American chocolate chip cookie taste, but with the crispy turned up. Oh, that's awesome.
Going for another?
I mean, we haven't even gone past the top yet. This is crazy. This is insanity.
I'm yawning so much because I get to this time of the night in the fair, and by this time I mean like 8:45, and I'm just wiped. After all the fried food and hot day, I'm just tired.
It's time for a nice warm bed.
Yes.
What are the vibes tonight? Some guy just walked up behind me and goes, hot dish on a stick.
He was right, though. It was hot dish on a stick.
Dude, he was right.
And it looked good. Vibes are weird tonight. We should have gotten out of here at 8:30.
What's the last thing we're doing today, El?
We're gonna walk through the horse stable. I think it's mostly empty because they're switching out the horses tonight, but this is very nostalgic for me because my family was a horse family, and we spent many weekends at the state fair when I was growing up doing horsey stuff. Running to see the fireworks. We made it.
How was it, man? How was the fair?
It was amazing. It felt different and it felt really good. It felt good to feel like I was coming home for a little bit. I think one of the worst parts about growing up can be when things don't live up to the way it was in your childhood. And I feel really lucky that the state fair isn't one of those things.
It was everything you think of a fair, but times 10.
It really does feel just as magical now. Maybe not just as magical, but so dang close. And I feel really, really lucky that it does. Because it's hard to get things like that. But all good things have to end, and so does summer. Say goodbye to the state fair, Cooper.
Every year.
Goodbye, State Fair. See you in another half decade.
No, don't say that. Why would you say that to me?
I'm sorry, Chi.